Just when everyone was talking about Seedance 2, CapCut quietly rolled out Seedream 5 on their website. So of course, I had to test it properly and see how good it really is, and more importantly, how you can use it for free. To access it, first you need to go to CapCut's website and create an account. If CapCut isn't available in your country, you can simply use a VPN or switch your location to the USA. Once you're logged in, click on the image option. This takes you to the image generation dashboard, where you'll find the Seedream 5 model available for testing. For the first test, I wanted to see how Seedream 5 handles commercial posters, so I chose a Starbucks coffee advertisement use case. I generated a professional prompt using ChatGPT, pasted it into Seedream 5, and clicked Generate. At the same time, I ran the exact same prompt using Nano Banana Pro inside Gemini. The result was interesting. Seedream 5 created a complete poster with clean, professional-looking text, which honestly impressed me. Nano Banana Pro, on the other hand, delivered better visuals, lighting, and textures, but completely struggled with readable text. So for this test, I'd say Seedream 5 wins, even though I personally liked Nano Banana's visual style more. Next, I tested multi-shot storytelling, which is very important for cinematic workflows. I asked ChatGPT to generate a master prompt showing the journey of coffee, harvesting beans, roasting, a barista preparing the drink, and finally, a customer enjoying it. I fed the same prompt to both Seedream 5 and Nano Banana Pro. Seedream 5 handled the storytelling flow really well, with clear transitions and a strong narrative sequence. However, Nano Banana Pro delivered more realistic cinematic frames, so for this test, Nano Banana Pro clearly wins. For the third test, I uploaded my logo and tested how well Seedream 5 handles clean mockup posters. It did a very good job: sharp layout, readable text, and proper alignment. However, Nano Banana Pro again produced a more realistic and premium-looking result. I'd call this one either a tie or a slight win for Nano Banana Pro. Next, I tested a high-fashion editorial ad, using Mr. Beast as a reference along with branded clothing images. Nano Banana Pro result looked extremely cinematic. Seedream 5 also performed well, but it mostly recreated the original style instead of pushing creativity. Nano Banana Pro again felt more cinematic, but this test was fairly close, so I'd call it a tie. Then I pushed it further. I uploaded both results into ChatGPT and asked for advanced follow-up prompts, like Mr. Beast promoting Beast games in magazine ads, billboards, and double-page spreads. In these follow-up tests, Nano Banana Pro completely dominated. It wasn't even close. Seedream 5 stayed consistent but looked simple, while Nano Banana Pro delivered bold, high-impact visuals. For the next test, I asked ChatGPT to generate a Manga-style prompt using Elon Musk as a reference character. Both Seedream 5 and Nano Banana Pro performed equally well here. Strong line work, graphic manga style, and clean composition. This one is a clear tie. Then I tested Realism, asking ChatGPT for a prompt to create a realistic influencer-style image. Both models delivered strong results, and surprisingly, Seedream 5 matched Nano Banana Pro here in terms of realism and quality. Finally, I tested character consistency, placing the same character in different scenarios, like chilling at the beach, holding juice, and interacting naturally. Seedream 5 maintained consistency pretty well, but Nano Banana Pro felt more dynamic and impressive when the character was placed into multiple environments. Personally, I think Nano Banana Pro wins this test. So yeah, that's my full hands-on breakdown of Seedream 5. It's a clear improvement over previous versions and definitely useful for posters, layouts, and clean commercial designs. But if we're talking about pure realism, cinematic quality, character consistency, and advanced creative control, Nano Banana Pro is still the king right now. Now, if you really want to understand which model to use for which task, I've made a very deep and detailed comparison video that's on your end screen right now. So make sure you watch that end screen video next.
Trust me, it's one of the most useful and detailed breakdowns I've made so far.